Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing the haul from the footage of yard sales that Eric and I went to on Thursday. I'm just going to wear my Mickey Mouse ears this whole video because I feel like it. So we're just going to go through everything. There's not like a whole lot, but this was a lot of good items I didn't pay much for, and they have really high resale prices, so that's super exciting. We'll just start with my hat that I am wearing first, and it's just a Mickey Mouse ears hat. I don't know what year this is from. I'm assuming it's vintage, but I don't know. It says, "Where dreams come true, the year of a million dreams, Walt Disney World," on the front there. And then on the back it says, "Live your dream." And I got this at a yard sale. It was, it had belonged to a little old lady. She was so sweet. Oh my gosh, I wish I could just have snatched her up and she could be my grandma, because I don't have grandparents anymore and I miss them terribly. So it's so nice talking to like elderly people, and she was so sweet. She said that she loves Mickey Mouse, and she said she was surprised that she even brought out any of her Disney, like Mickey related items out to the yard sale, because I guess like she collects them and things like that. So anyway, I was like, "Well, how much are your Mickey ears?" And she said, "Oh, $0.25. I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." Like, I would have given her more than $0.25 for it. And then, oh my goodness, where is it? Hold on. As I was leaving, she wanted to give me a calendar for free, and I told her, because it was a wall calendar, and I said, "Well, I don't really use wall calendars, because, I just use like my phone." And then she's like, "Oh, well, here, at least take this." So she gave me this little Christmas themed gift bag. So I'll use that this coming year if I have like a little small gift to put in there. So she was just so sweet. So that's what I got at her sale. Then at another sale, I got this Starbucks ceramic tumbler. So this is for like a warm or hot drink. It has the lid on here, and then when you move it like so, it opens and closes the part that you drink out of. But it's really pretty. I like the look of it. I like the colors. I don't know if these are supposed to resemble balloons or just polka dots. It is a 12 fluid ounce, and it's from 2016. So this was $1, and it's one of those things where it's like, I'll probably sell it, but I like it, so I may not, but I probably will. Let's see. Eric and I went to a sale. We go to... What was that noise? I have no idea where that noise came from. Like, there is literally nothing in here that would make that noise. Literally nothing. So what was it? That is so odd. So odd. Okay. I'm not freaked out though. I'm the type of person who will buy weird stuff in hopes that it's haunted, but has never happened yet. Never actually purchased something haunted that was supposed to be haunted, so very upsetting there. But anyway, Eric and I went to this one yard sale where we go to pretty frequently. She has them fairly often. She's actually related to the men that do the auctions and estate auctions and stuff like that. So she gets a lot of their stuff that like doesn't sell at auction and things like that. And then she'll have a yard sale and, make some money off of the stuff that didn't sell at auctions. So I usually always find stuff at her sale, and today was no different. Eric actually ended up picking these up. When I first saw them, I just kind of, when I glanced, I was like thinking that they weren't really all that old. I don't know exactly what year they're from, but they are by Empire. They are from 1995. So not like super vintage, but definitely older. and they're called tree light toppers, and they are plastic candy cane like blow molds. Again, all still wrapped up. Who does this? Who has this stuff still sealed in their house? Anyway, we got an entire bag of them. I think there's 6 in here, and they were all $1 a piece. So we're planning on listing them all together in a lot. And I think he was saying, I forget how much he said. I want to say at least $50 we might be able to make off of these, especially since they are still sealed. So that was a great find at $1 a piece. I'm taking my ears off because I'm starting to get hot and I don't want to get like sweaty in them. Also at her sale, I bought this, and guys, if you ever see anything just old that you look at and you're like, oh, I've never seen that before because it's old, and just look it up. Just look it up. Because I was going to walk past this, but I'm so glad I didn't. This is a vintage, this is by Gillette. I didn't know Gillette made hairspray. The Dry Look hairspray. It is from 1990. So I don't know. I don't remember this hairspray. I mean, I didn't really wear hairspray when I was younger, but my mom did, and I know she didn't have this, or my dad. But yeah, this was 50 cents. 50 cents for this can. Guys, look up this hairspray on eBay. Vintage Gillette, the Dry Look hairspray. These cans are selling for like $50. Not even kidding. It's kind of disgusting in all actuality that someone would pay $50 for a can of hairspray. But they do. I don't want to, I will spray it before I list it just to make sure like the nozzle isn't like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm always looking for words. Like they're just going to appear out of midair. But you know how hairspray can get like gunky and then it doesn't want to spray right. If that ever happens, like if you have hairspray or you find hairspray that has that, if you pop the nozzle off and then run the nozzle underneath of hot tap water, that will take the gunk out and it'll spray regularly again. But anyway, so glad I looked that up because I was going to just kind of walk past it, but then I had that feeling in the back of my mind, that feeling that was like, Michelle, it's vintage, just look it up. So I'm glad that I did. Never came across that before. Never seen Gillette hairspray. Also at her sale, I took this tiki mug. He was 50 cents and he's made of wood. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped it. Almost dropped it. I probably wouldn't have heard it or anything. There's no markings or anything like that on it. I don't know like who made it, what year it's from or anything like that. But I did sell a tiki mug already. I know some people collect tiki related merchandise, so I just decided to get him for 50 cents. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Also, this is also another kind of like crazy thing. I don't know how many people really know about this, so I'm telling you all my secrets. I hope you guys enjoy. This bottle of body spray. This is just Dove Go Fresh Body Mist. It's in the scent grapefruit and lemongrass. Just looks like this. Some of you might recognize it. It came out not uber long ago. And of course, there's one of my hairs stuck in the sticker. But regardless, they don't make it anymore. I paid 25 cents for it. I've actually sold one of these already before, so I knew what it was worth when I saw it. I mean, it smells good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like that amazing, if you ask me. But about $50 these will sell for. So just keep your eye out for them. It's rare I come across them, and a lot of times with especially beauty related things, and especially stuff like hairspray, like stuff like this, I feel like most people would just probably throw that kind of stuff away, thinking no one's gonna buy it, no one wants it, and that kind of thing. So it's depressing sometimes to think about all of like the wonderful things people throw away because they think no one wants them, and how much money someone is willing to spend on the things that they would just throw away. Let's just shed a tear for all of those wonderful vintage perfumes people probably just pitch, thinking like, oh, this is old, no one wants this kind of thing, not realizing like the hundreds of dollars they could potentially get for it. But that's another story. On to the next. I went to a yard sale, and you guys will see this in the footage. This little lady, she was so sweet. Oh my gosh, I met so many sweet ladies today. She was telling me how to use this Corning Ware coffee pot. And my father actually owned 2 of these. It was his favorite coffee pot. If you talk to anybody who makes coffee and has had this coffee pot, this Corningware coffee pot, they'll tell you it's the best coffee pot to make your coffee with. My dad loved coffee out of this Corningware coffee pot. Like I said, there's 2 still at his house. I did plan on taking one of them. The other one will probably, I don't know, I should probably take that too and sell it, because I don't know what I'll get for it from, like, if it gets auctioned off, I might not get as much for it kind of thing, so I might take that. But anyway, I knew these are sought after. Like, people who have used these and swear by them want them. Like, you know what I mean? So if one of theirs breaks or whatnot, they're going to go on eBay and they're going to try and buy them back. So this was $3. I'll just pop the lid off there so you can see. It is missing the cord. The lady was trying like heck to find the cord to it, but could not find it. I couldn't remember if my dad had a cord for his. Next time I go over to the house, I'm going to look and see. So I don't know if maybe he would just boil hot water and put the hot water in, or if he had a cord on his. I'm assuming he probably had a cord. But regardless, I think it might still even sell without the cord, and depending if I can find a replacement cord for a decent enough amount that like I could get the cord and then put it with this and then flip it for more money because I have the cord kind of thing, then I might do it that way. But this seems to be in really nice condition, aside from the fact that the cord is no longer with it. And she really did. She went inside and went down to where she had stored all of the stuff to try to find the cord, but it wasn't there. But I said, it's fine, I'm gonna buy it anyway. So we bought that for $3. Then I found another Corningware item, and I've never actually seen this before. It looks like this. It is called a Corningware electromatic skillet. So it has this kind of like casserole looking dish on the top. This was $5, and it's really cool because the base here, the skillet is almost like magnetic slightly, so when you sit it on and like when you're stirring something in the pot, it's not gonna like jostle back and forth on the base because it's like slightly magnetic. But it's really nice too because let me take this off the top. Okay, so I can show you the base a little better. But along the side here, it tells you the temperature for like whatever you're cooking. There's something for bacon, fried chicken, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, fish, French toast, ham, pancakes, sausage, steak, toasted sandwiches, frozen vegetables. There's even a Welsh rabbit temperature. Who's making Welsh rabbit? Lamb chops, liver, pork chops. Then there's like a warm, a simmer, a low, a medium, and a high. So basically this bad boy seems to do everything, really. I never really, like, we didn't have one of these in my household growing up. So it was the first I really saw it, and I kind of looked past it at first, not even realizing it was Corningware. But these sell pretty good. So to pay $5 for it, I think was a fantastic deal. And another thing that I did not know really, but the handles are actually bakelite. If you guys don't know how to test for bakelite, like, there are ways to test things to find out if they are bakelite, but the one thing that I do, and you don't need any kind of like chemicals or any kind of anything to know, is just rubbing it. Like, rub it with your finger like pretty vigorously until it starts to warm up underneath your finger, and then smell it. And you'll smell it right away. It has a very distinct odor. It's kind of like a chemically odor. People, I think I've read that people associate it with the smell of like formaldehyde. I don't really know what formaldehyde smells like. But it is a very like jarring kind of scent that it gives off. But that's like the easiest way, I think, to tell if something is bakelite. Like if you would have like a bangle or a piece of jewelry or something and you were curious. But yeah, to find that for $5, I think was pretty dang awesome. So I think we'll get a good amount for that. And I was seeing even people like selling the base without even the skillet. So like that's another thing with anything, essentially. Like if you just find a piece to something, there's still sometimes a market for that. Like if someone's base breaks and that's just what they're looking for, like they're not looking to replace an entire unit, or even just like a lid, like maybe their lid broke. A lot of people will sell just pieces to things so successfully. So that's just an idea, like if you would happen to come across something that wasn't complete, or maybe you would find just a piece of something in like a free pile or something like that, you know what I mean? It's still something you might be able to sell for a little bit of a profit. So that is everything for this haul. Even though it wasn't large, I still feel like we have a lot of things that we didn't pay much for that have a pretty high resale value. I mean, just with like these two little things alone, I paid 75 cents altogether, and I could possibly make $100 just off of these two things. That's why it's so insane. And it's hard to say too. Like I'm gonna sit here and say that like I could potentially make that, but I always like to reiterate that that doesn't mean that's what I'm going to make. That's why I like doing my teaching videos, so you guys can actually see what things are selling for me. But that is everything for this haul. You'll have to let me know what you thought down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you learned something new with something that I showed. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.